I don't see Jaya.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are live. So, Mariam, I think you should start, and in the meantime, I
okay.
will ask her to join.
There is no tool there is no tool for development more effective than the empowerment of women. A very good evening to one and all. We are back again with another unconferencing session with the women of Uttar Pradesh. I, Dr. Maryam Haider, research scientist at Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, as well as the founder director of By Farhad Tools, welcome you all to this unconferencing session along with Ms. Shahwar Shohrat. She's the CEO of Lurk Story, social activist and humanitarian, fashion stylist, and a blogger. Shahwar Shohrat is an enterprising women leader with extensive experience building businesses from the ground up. She actively advocates for the women empowerment and entrepreneurship. She is an international spokesperson and a global goodwill ambassador of USA, and she is also a certified coach for the emotional intelligence president of WICCI for Handicraft Council UP and a state influencer of Womennovator. And she is also recognized among the top 50 influencer across the globe. Wow, that's wonderful. So we
Thank you,
welcome.
Mariam.
I would like Ms. Shahwar Shohrat to please introduce our guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariam, for overwhelming introduction. I would request our eminent speakers who are making mark in their respective field from Uttar Pradesh, Dr. Shraddha Rathi and Ms. Jaya Chawla, to introduce themselves to our audience. I would like to start with Dr. Shraddha Rathi. Please introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone, and hello to all. Myself, Dr. Shraddha Rathi. I am working as a Senior Assistant Professor in the Department of Prosthodontics, Dr. Z. Dental College, which is the part of our prestigious university, Aligarh Muslim University. I have been working here since more than 10 years, and my specialty is rehabilitation of the teeth and the surrounding structures. Like once you are having the missing teeth, you have lost your teeth due to several reasons. So I specialize in rehabilitation into that. And I'm running various ICMR projects in which I'm giving free prosthesis for the needy as well as the samples we need to include in our projects.
And that's really beautiful.
I have several publications. Thank
That's
you.
very beautiful. Thank you for introducing yourself, Dr. Shraddha Rathi. I would now request Ms. Jaya Chawla to please introduce herself.
Hello, good evening, all. So I'm Ms. Jaya Chawla, and presently I'm running Play School. So later on, will be discussing my journey because basically belong from Delhi. So how I started my school and then other things we'll discuss in the session. So briefly, I'm a both. Like nowadays I'm a housewife, I'm a home baker. So you all know
Interesting.
schools are off. So I'm enjoying this also. So and
Yeah.
yeah, and doing little bit of you can say started working for the environment. Lately in just 6 or 7 months. So that's all I can tell.
That's really nice to know about.
Yeah.
Mariam, over to you.
Yeah. So without wasting our time, we will start with the round of questions because we are very much excited in knowing the journey of both the talented females whom we have with us today. So, Dr. Rathi, are you there?
I think she has muted herself,
Yeah.
but she's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will
Checking my
start.
network. Actually, there's some network issue. I was not able to hear. Just
You're not
please
able
give me a
to.
second.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So I will ask my first question with Jayaji. Uh,
Yeah.
Jayaji, as you just told us that you come from Delhi, so my question is that what are the challenges and difficulties you faced in settling down in a small city like Ali? We would like to
Yeah,
know a bit
actually,
about it.
yeah, I got married in 99. So you can imagine 21 years back, you must have seen Aligarh, there was nothing as much. But because I was from Delhi, so it was a big cultural shock to me in the sense. Are you able to hear me? Is it fine?
Yes, 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 yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay, all right. So, like when I got married, there was hardly one restaurant. So, okay, that is not that important thing, but just quoting an example because I was used to of city life, socializing, going for gyms, clubs, partying, and then I came from a family where we used to have a lot of fun, like going out to parks and everything. So there was a cultural shock for me, and sometimes I really used to get depressed. Yeah, where I have come, and it was a very a depressing phase of my life because from a big city and to a very small city where there's nothing much, and the people even have had a very conservative approach. I can give you a very small example in the sense. One day I got ready for a morning walk. Then I was very, I mean, I used to wear that track suit, track t-shirt. But my husband told me, "What are you wearing?" I said, "जो walk के लिए पहनते हैं." He said, "No, no, no, you can't wear this because here people will stare at you. So either you wear salwar kameez or you take a dupatta." हाँ, it was a big cultural shock to me. I said, ये ऐसे कैसे पॉसिबल है? हम वॉक के लिए जा रहे हैं तो सूट बूट पहन के जा रहे हैं. तो ऐसी बहुत सी चीजें थी जो मेरे लिए बहुत कल्चरल शॉक थी. और उस टाइम कुछ भी नहीं था अलीगढ़ में. अब तो खैर अलीगढ़ हैज इवॉल्व्ड सो मच, लाइक सो मेनी थिंग्स. Now I have my circle and so many things like to do and friends, of course. That time only family was there for me, and yeah, touch wood, family was very supportive. That was the best part of thing with me. So that was a big challenge for me to settle down from a very cosmo culture to a conservative culture. So that was the
Yeah,
major.
but I would say you have really handled very gracefully. I see you have journey. I've actually seen your journey personally, and I would say
Yeah,
that women, naturally they are built in a way that they can easily adjust and they can also create a surrounding for themselves.
yeah, truly, I
And
agree.
be
Yeah,
comfortable.
and yeah, and I've seen you personally also, and you have seen me. So that
Yeah,
was,
true, true. So
yeah.
that's a mutual admiration. So I am now coming to Dr. Rathi. That being a working woman, it is sometimes a task to balance both the spheres of life, personal as well as professional. We would like to know how do you maintain a balance between your work life and a professional life, personal life. I think she still have issues with the network. I
Yes.
am now going back again to Ms. Jaya for the next. Are you able to hear us? You have to unmute Dr. Shraddha. I guess she have some network
Yes,
issues. We'll
ma'am.
go back.
Actually, some network issue. Yeah, till
Is
six
it
it was
better
all fine. Now it is just routing. Now, yeah,
It,
hopefully it's
now?
better. I
So
was not able to it. I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, it's fine.
no, no, that's okay. This is something that we all have to cope up with. We've learned how to deal with all of this network issues. So I'm now asking you a question. Being a working woman, it
Yeah.
is sometimes a task to balance both the spheres of life, personal as well as professional. We would like to know how do you maintain a balance between your work life and your personal life?
Yeah, that is a very like everybody asks to any working woman, even in our fraternity, like we all keeps on asking the ideas how to balance the professional and the personal life. Even the balanced, we feel that we are maintaining balance, but we need to have a trick from the other female. How do they balance it? Actually, just a small thing. What I have learned and make a note for myself that I will not at all run after the money. Family and profession has to be 50-50%. So I have made a point that by 4 p.m., that is my college hours, 8 to 4 p.m., I am at home. Till 4 p.m. I work at college. I want to do whatever I do, field work I do till 4 p.m. After that, I am with my family only. I make it a point, no matter whoever is calling. because
That's
this
yeah,
is the
that's
prime time for my kids also. There's no point if I have some quality, some IQ, and I could not transfer that to my kids. I cannot teach them, and there's no point of me being intelligent. So I want to be with my kids in the evening.
yeah. I
Thank
see
you
that
so
the
much.
mother is
Yeah.
speaking right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. Mariam,
No,
your
till
question,
4
Dr.
p.m. I'm
Rathi.
doctor.
Yeah,
So that's
That's
wonderful.
wonderful.
With your saying, I just remember one quote. I would like to quote on what you just said. That for a strong woman, she is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without the fear of the future. So that is what you are
Yeah.
saying. That in the end of the day,
Yeah.
family
Fully
and
agree.
Yeah.
yeah, professional life
Yeah.
both matters. Together.
Mm.
So
truly,
coming back to you, Jayaji,
Yeah.
Dr. Rathi,
Dr.
I would
Rathi.
like to ask one more question: that who is your inspiration? Who motivates you the most to balance like both the spectrum of your life?
Yeah. Like I have two questions. One is two answers. I'm sorry.
That's
Like one is always my creator, my mother. Like background may I will always follow her. If I'm confused, I'll just think what she will do and I will do. And true pathfinder for me is my husband. I was nothing before 2009 meeting him. I was just a normal dental surgeon with a basic personality, nothing. But he's someone who has actually shaped up my image, my thought process, my working style, my professional and personal life. So my 100% goes to my husband actually.
that's amazing to know. You know, we need men, more men like your husband in the
Yes,
world to
Exactly.
make
yes.
the world better
And
place to live for
together,
women.
yeah, I just want to say that it's not only like men, we need men to support female, but female also have to understand the thought process of your husband, yeah, or the
True.
person you are following. Why
Yeah.
he is
Exactly.
telling you not
Yeah, I
to do
agree
this
with you.
right now.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
not like that my
exactly.
husband blindly says yes to all my needs कि आज मुझे जाना है तो जाओ ऐसा नहीं होगा. I have to justify why I need to go and why I need to work and what for I'm doing.
Mm.
So
That's
we need
That's
perfectly
female
yeah,
fine.
also
yeah.
to understand.
You're right.
Exactly.
So yeah, I would say that you know it's important to understand each other. You're lucky you have a supportive partner, but you know still we have
Yeah.
people, women who are suffering, especially in the
Yeah.
small town
Yeah.
and the village.
That's also
Yeah,
a sad part.
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the bitter
All
reality of.
kinds of
Yeah.
all
So
kinds
now
of
I'm
people
coming.
are there.
Yeah. So now I'm coming with my next question to Miss Jaya. This is a bit emotional question because I know you personally and I know what you've gone through and how you have actually cope up with. So you've been through a very difficult phase in your life when your baby was born with congenital disorder. How did you
Yeah.
manage yourself through extraordinary painful time?
Yeah, now I must say, yeah, it was painful for me, yeah, because, but I would rather first again say God had been really nice and kind to me in the sense if she would have survived, क्या क्या problems हम उसके साथ face करते.
Exactly.
So that
True.
way, I'm really, really thankful to God. Yeah, it was a testing time for the whole family and for me because she used to get convulsions and there are so many serious other problems. So you won't believe, I had sleepless nights for so many months. But okay, that was not to be complained in the sense because we were doing for a baby. And yeah, at the end, she taught us the meaning of true love, patience, and
Hmm.
care. So that was after her, when I lost her, so the meaning for the life, meaning and towards children, it complete, especially for with my husband, frankly. So it was a testing period, plus it was a teaching thing for us, and she taught so many things, though good and bad. Though it was a very difficult and a painful time for us because seeing, like you can imagine, seeing your child in a pain and crying in a pain whole night, and it was incurable. So that was yeah, I agree. It was a bad phase of our life, but still, as I told you, Like God has been so kind
Correct.
to us.
Yeah, I would like to
Yeah.
add here, since I know you personally, that the way the how beautifully and gracefully you have handled it, I understand that had it been any other woman, they might have gone through such a traumatic time. They still used
Yeah.
to smile, they still used to be confident, you still used to be dress up and show up for the parties. And I would say
Um,
this is how we all should be. We should fight and come out with the situations if we fallen, because
And I must,
we don't
yeah, I
watch
think
for it.
I mean, you must be knowing or not knowing, I don't know. When she took her last breath, that was my brother's wedding night. I mean, just before wedding night. So can you just believe, I mean, just
Ah,
imagine,
tough time.
Yeah,
घर में सब
yeah,
relatives and everyone was there. And I was in the party because my family supported me so well. They didn't let me know till middle of the night. So that's how, but we coped up and we, handled the situation because I mean, thinking according to from the child point of view, it was good for her. Now, being parents, it was emotional loss, but still, we have to, so that was
yeah.
we
I'm
can
sure
say,
she's at a better place right now, and I see
yeah,
that you, as a mother, did amazing. Work by very well. You were taking care of Soumya.
yeah.
I have learned a lot during those days from you. I want to be honest here.
Oh my God.
This is the kind of advice that I want to give to the woman, that if you are if you have a baby who's born with who is
Mm.
specially able, then you should not give up, and you should not be living
Yeah,
under stress, because this is something
yeah.
that you don't have a choice of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
तो मेरे पास भी frankly उस टाइम थोड़ा सा फैमिली प्रेशर होता था यू स्टॉप आई मीन थोड़ा सा था बट स्टिल आई थॉट कि नहीं जितना मेरा
yeah,
है उतना आई विल डू इट 100%. रेस्ट इज इन द
yeah,
हैंड्स ऑफ गॉड. So I can't
yeah,
take the God decision in my hand ki okay will not provide a best treatment, yeah, whatever, because we knew it, there is no treatment for her, but
yeah,
okay, yeah,
yeah. So Mariam, over to you.
बट एग्जैक्टली आई वुड लाइक टू ऐड वन थिंग मैम कि जया जी कहते हैं ना, ऊपर वाला प्रॉब्लम्स भी उन्हीं पर डालता है जिनको वो उस काबिल समझता है
Bear
और वो
कर
इतने
सकते हैं.
स्ट्रांग होते हैं. तो आप बहुत
yeah,
ही
Exactly.
स्ट्रांग हैं और इस सिचुएशन ने आपको बेहद
Beautifully
स्ट्रांग
said.
बनाया. तो वाकई ये सब चीज़ें बहुत इंस्पिरेशन होती हैं. तो यू आर अ
yeah.
वेरी स्ट्रांग वुमेन द वे यू हैव कोप्ड
Mhm. Yeah, it's all
up
by
with
grace
that.
of God.
So that's wonderful. Coming back to you, Dr. Rathi. Yeah.
Even for Jaya ma'am, I
So
would
being
like
a
to add
research,
that she has been pathfinder for many parents in our city.
Okay.
I would
Yeah,
agree that. Yeah.
Okay.
that's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming back to you, Dr. Shraddha,
yeah, ma'am.
being a researcher, this question always interests me. So I will be very happy to know about this. Ma'am, what is the importance of research in your opinion?
Like what I feel is research is it the most required thing for growth, be it growth of yourself, your profession, your country, your workplace, be it kitchen, be it home. You need to keep on researching, keep thinking why it is happening and how could it be better, through saving time, energy, and we need to conserve nature in all our steps. So that is
Perfect.
the importance of research, saving time to be faster, to be better, and to preserve our nature. That could not be replaced. It's a really it's a non-renewable sources. Like we need to preserve them.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Mariam, you would like to add something here, since you are also doing research
Researcher.
work.
Yeah, मतलब I would like to say कि research is very important because मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि half knowledge is it actually confuses the individual. So it is better to do an intensive research and then to reach to the conclusion. because we are being
Exactly.
surrounded with a lot of people who give judgment instantaneously without doing any kind of research. So it is very important to have a deep and thorough study of any subject, as Dr. Rathi has just told us. So it's very important.
Actually, like what we are doing, any step, anywhere, it is the conclusion of research of other people who have done for us. Now it's our
Exactly.
duty, it's on our shoulder to further give a better options for our younger generation.
Yeah, that is
Exactly. If
what
you,
we actually
yeah,
do.
I would like to add here, like if you see a natural process of childbirth, once the brain develops, the natural tendency of a child is to be curious, to ask question, to learn. And I think we all are born with it. And the more we grow, we decrease the process of learning. So I would say it's very important, not only when you're professionally going for a research work, but also otherwise also learning is a process, and we should do our bit in whatever work we are doing.
Yeah, well
Yeah,
said.
yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I'm
Yeah.
coming to
I
you.
mean, we should have open mind for
Exactly.
everything.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You read my mind. So now I'm coming to you, Miss Jaya, that you are a successful, you're running a successfully, you're running a play school now. What part of your journey inspired you to start it?
Yeah, because as I told you, when I lost Soumya, my baby girl, in 2003, yeah, three. So I actually then, after all, I became a little depressed and lonely in the sense because, but then again, as Mr. Dr. Rathi also, my husband was also being very supportive. So he told me, no worry, we have lost our one kid only. So we'll open a play school where we can have lots of kids and you can have fun, you can have your time, you can have your whatever you want to do with your with the kids, with the small kids especially. So I said, okay, then this idea crop in, and then we started with the school. And believe me, I started the school only with the intention of running a school with the kids where I can really spend time with kids and I can give my best in the sense because play school का क्या importance होता है कि बच्चों को it's not a formal thing. So I developed. I think you must have seen शहबाज स्कूल में उस टाइम हमने स्कूल को इसी तरह डिजाइन किया जिसमें बच्चे इट्स अ होम अवे फ्रॉम होम लाइक दैट. So I mean, with my all emotions and feelings, I created and developed this play school with my, of course, with my support of my husband and my family and my mother-in-law, of course. So that was the basic thing in my mind. I never had this a commercial thing in my mind. I will make money out of this school. I'll run. So that way, उसके बीच में भी जैसे था कुछ पेरेंट्स के बच्चों को थोड़ा सा जो भी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता था तो मैं उनको कभी भी आई नेवर यूज टू से नो कि आप हमारे स्कूल में नहीं एडमिशन ले सकते बिकॉज मेरे स्कूल का एज लिमिट भी वॉज फ्रॉम लास्ट इज 4. कितनी बार मैंने हर सेशन में आई टुक 2-3 चिल्ड्रन जिनको थोड़ा सा भी कुछ भी कोई स्पीकिंग प्रॉब्लम या वट एवर आई सेड वट एवर बेस्ट आई कैन गिव आई विल हैंडल इट. And uske baad you have to see the other thing because till 6 of years of age I can handle. So that was the
How
first
beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so
That
that
was a
was
very
from
beautiful way to find a solace. And I
yeah.
see that it is, you are doing it very professionally. And I see it's one of the very successful schools of Aligarh. I would now come to you,
Yes, indeed.
Dr. Rathi, that you're amazingly successful in multiple disciplines. What is the importance of being interdisciplinary for a person?
Like what I feel, I'm too much interested into research and I motivate others also, be it of any field, to research. So basically, research cannot be of a single field, it has to be interdisciplinary. For example, if I am going for planning to rehabilitate like a person with a missing teeth, so I need a surgeon, oral surgeon also for that. I need a dental technician also for that. And like one of my research is going on where we are going with the biochemistry department, endocrinology department. Like for a human body, it's just it's a whole circuit. Everything is connected to the rest of the body parts. So similarly, interdisciplinary, if suppose any engineer is doing research, if he wants to develop any biomedical device, he cannot develop that device without a medical professional.
True.
Like an engineer cannot develop a good tool without a biomedical. So that's why the interdisciplinary is important. So, and basically point I just wanted to focus is that you don't be egoistic and don't think yourself that you are self-sufficient. Always keep open mind, be open minded and approach the various disciplines. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं डेंटल सर्जन हूं तो मैं डेंटिस्ट्री में ही कोई रिसर्च करूंगी. I like anybody can do in a field of interest with
Exactly.
the help
Yeah.
of other
Well said.
disciplines. Then only a fruitful result will come.
Exactly.
That's perfect. And I would like to add one thing, because the knowledge which you'll gain in your one field will definitely help you somewhere or the other way in the other field. Because each and everything
Yes,
in the universe is somewhere or the other just connected. So it's very
yes, yes.
important.
And when
Exactly.
you
Very well
meet
said, Maria.
people, be open-minded and keep your doors open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In
Very
every field, we must do that.
Every field I am
Even
saying.
जैसे हम kitchen में भी, if we cook something,
Huh?
if we are innovative, so we can make lot of different interesting dishes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And
Exactly.
it's not like that if we are working, we cannot cook. We can cook also and we can cook in a better way also. If
Yeah,
we
true.
learn,
definitely.
Yeah.
Only when you are open-minded.
It
Yeah.
is just
yeah,
the
That's
ability of making things difficult and easy on our own. वो जैसे
yeah.
बोलते हैं ना कि जो जॉब करते हैं वो घर को नहीं देख सकते, ऐसा कुछ
actually.
नहीं होता. आजकल
नहीं
बहुत
नहीं
अच्छे से सब देखते हैं, बिकॉज
something. Ah, you have to
Huh.
make a right balance. That's true.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. So coming back to you, Jay, we want to know your journey from your home to a businesswoman.
You're asking me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as I told you, when I got married, so I just was confined to the only family and the home thing. When I start, then yeah, then when I lost my baby girl, then after 4 5 years, I was blessed with a son now. So then, after his birth, 1 year of inception. No, after 1 year of inception of my school, I was blessed with the son. Yeah, the other way. Sorry. So then, obviously, it was just a 1 year old school, and then I was blessed with the son. So it was initially it was difficult for me, but still, yeah, I managed. And because initial 3 4 hours school को देना था और उसके बाद, so that way I gradually opted and then used to of this thing, and then it's now so not a difficult thing for me now. Yeah.
ओके, दैट्स ग्रेट. मैं इसमें एक चीज़ और आपसे पूछना चाहूँगी, जैसे कि आपने बताया कि आप दिल्ली से हैं, आप अलीगढ़ आईं. तो आपको क्या लगता है कि अलीगढ़ में पेरेंट्स अभी भी वही कंजर्वेटिव अप्रोच रखते हैं जब अपने बच्चों को
हाँ
प्ले स्कूल भेजते
डेफिनेटली
हैं,
अभी भी
या
मुझे
फिर
यही
आप
लगता है.
देखती हैं कि कुछ चेंजेस आए
नहीं
हैं?
नहीं, चेंजेस बहुत मैं कहूँगी स्लो है. आई मीन पेरेंट्स को अभी भी मैं यही मैसेज देना चाहूँगी कि बहुत अननेसेसरी हम बच्चों को जो प्रेशर करते हैं राइट फ्रॉम द टेंडर एज, so that is not good. That I really would like to say to every parent. I mean, they are small children. How can you expect so much from when they are entered play school? So I just give you a small example. When they enroll here, child must be around 2.5 or 3. Then after 3 months, parents' expectations, ma'am, he is not able to write, ma'am, he is not able to recognize color, ma'am, so it's really sometimes very ridiculous, and they unnecessarily put a lot of pressure on kids. So that way, I really feel it should not be. I mean, बच्चों को freely, open-minded रखो और खुद भी रहो. बच्चे सीखेंगे, क्यों नहीं सीखते हैं? They are more intelligent than us. In today's time, they are more intelligent. So that is, हाँ, अलीगढ़ में मैंने देखा है थोड़ा पेरेंट्स का अभी भी कंजर्वेटिव अप्रोच है
मतलब
because
थोड़ा
of I
भेजना
don't
नहीं
want to.
चाहते. हाँ,
हाँ
मतलब
हाँ
भेजना
नहीं
नहीं चाहते अभी भी.
नहीं, हाँ, वो प्ले स्कूल को एक टाइम पास समझते हैं. उनको उसकी इम्पोर्टेंस कभी भी नहीं फील होती है. उनको लगता है इट्स जस्ट बिकॉज मदर इज अ हाउस वाइफ एंड शी वांट्स कि चलो 3 घंटे बच्चा इज अवे फ्रॉम द होम, दैट्स ओके. I mean, that is the approach. So they don't feel the necessity and the need of the child कि उसको because as you see अब nuclear families है ज़्यादातर. So they don't have their company. So play school is a place where they can mingle around, have fun, have activities. They can do a lot of things among their age group. घर में तो देखो every mother teaches to a kid, कुछ भी पढ़ाती है बच्चे को, but वो जो एक feeling, जो atmosphere है, you can't give, at home. So that is the main problem I really feel. अभी भी I feel because now I'm running the school from last 14 years. बट कुछ पेरेंट्स को मुझे अभी भी ये लगता है, स्पेशली मदर्स को, हाई एक्सपेक्टेशन एंड स्पेशली विद द फर्स्ट चाइल्ड, दैट आई वुड से फर्स्ट चाइल्ड पे वो सारे एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करना चाहते हैं
खानदान
कि
का
वो,
नाम रोशन करेगा।
हाँ,
First
वो
batch
अच्छा गाना भी गाए,
experiment.
वो डांस भी करे, वो पोएम भी बोल दे, वो सब कुछ कर ले. तो दैट इज द थिंग आई रियली फील. तो मुझे पता चल जाता है जब वो एडमिशन के लिए आते हैं, तो अब इतना एक्सपीरियंस हो गया, देन आई रियली मेक आउट कि दिस इज देयर फर्स्ट चाइल्ड. तो उनकी ओवर एक्सपेक्टेशंस होती है. तो दैट वे.
चलिए, वील होप कि ये सब चीज़ें बाय द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम थोड़ा चेंज हो जाएं. बट प्ले स्कूल
हाँ,
कॉन्सेप्ट अगर मैं अपने टाइम का बात करूं, डॉक्टर राठी एंड शहवार जी विल सेकंड दैट कि पहले प्ले स्कूल का कॉन्सेप्ट बिल्कुल भी नहीं था अलीगढ़ में, बट ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम वो
Hmm.
इवॉल्व हो रहा है, विच इज़ अ वंडरफुल थिंग.
That is what I wanted to say. Aligarh is changing.
या
या
हाँ, नहीं, बहुत चीजें चेंज हुई है, ऐसा नहीं है कि विल से ऑल नेगेटिव अबाउट आवर सिटी. या अलीगढ़ has evolved so much,
नहीं
as I
नहीं
told you.
बहुत.
21 years back there was nothing, there was a cultural difference. Now तो I mean, it's
यस
so comfortable, you can wear anything, you can wear your westerns, go out, have fun, so that's not a problem now.
Yes.
But so gradually it has evolved. But again, I'll say I mean, people should have really open mind. उनका थोड़ा
या
कंजर्वेटिव अप्रोच रहता है, क्योंकि व्हेन आई सी पेरेंट्स, so when I see them dealing with their children, so that is the thing I really feel now also, कि they must understand like the child's need and the child's ability also, because
Actually, you're
really
right. Yeah, you're rightly saying it because it's important, with time we all grow and we also contribute towards
yeah,
changing the environment,
right,
not for ourselves. And that's the beauty of the woman. She think and she's futuristic, she's visionary. Over
yeah.
to Mariam for the next question.
Yeah. So, Dr. Rathi, as you have just discussed something about your research, so we would like to know that what are your research projects, and if we put it as an audience, that how your research project will help the general public. So, we would like to know a little bit about that.
Yeah. Actually, by the God's grace, I have been granted. Am I audible? Like some
Yes.
network issue was there.
No, no, no.
So
No,
by
you're
God's
audible.
grace, I was granted with the two research projects by our esteemed and most prestigious and highest medical research center of India, ICMR.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So yeah, just with everybody's help and my department's support. So I am having two research projects. One, I'm working upon the role of vitamin D amongst elderlies, especially with the people who have missing teeth.
Okay.
So you all must be listening everywhere that vitamin D deficiency is another new pandemic, and it is
Hmm.
helping in correcting most of the ailments, systemic ailments. So one of my research is on how the vitamin D will help in the people, general public who are wearing dentures, because loosening of denture is a very regular complaint with the patient who is wearing full dentures. We call it battisi in the common language. So one is on role of vitamin D among the elderlies with the dentures, and this is actually helping. I have given around 130 complete dentures absolutely free of cost, fully funded by ICMR.
That's very nice to know.
Very
Yeah,
And that's, I think, is
in
a
the
very nice
government setup,
information for.
yeah, like in the government setup, you cannot give anything free. They have a very minimum cost, but patient has to pay that cost, be it 10 rupees, 20 rupees. So in our dental college, we are giving the dentures of around 800 to 1000 to 1200, these type of denture cost to the patient. And through this research project, I was able to give 130 complete dentures absolutely free with 3 months of vitamin D course to the patient.
That's very informative also. It's still going on?
No, I have concluded it. It was of 3 years, and in the January 2020 it was concluded. I'm into
Okay, very
writing
nice.
its paper,
Okay.
conclusion in
So,
writing.
yeah, so it was actually inspiring to hear your views and journey from both of you. For me, and I'm sure for our audience as well. What is one social message and inspiring thought that you would want to leave the audience with for today? I want to ask first with you, Dr. Rathi, and then I'll ask the same question to Ms. Jaya.
Mm.
Actually,
Yeah.
as a female, what I have been learned is that education is the only jewelry we carry, and it pays to us.
How beautiful.
So by any hook or crook, every child, be it girl or boy, all have to study education. Like today also my daughter wrote a very thought. She's just 5 years old, and she just wrote, studies are our life. And that is true for our country,
Very
for
well
our
said.
society. Even if boys study well, they behave well, they think maturely,
Exactly.
they
So I
don't
would like to
indulge
add
in
here.
any.
Yeah, I would like to add here the education is not only theoretical or on paper. The people should be well
No.
educated mentally also.
Yeah,
Yes,
that is
yes,
very
like
important. Yeah,
wisdom is
Wisdom.
important with the education.
Wisdom. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Exactly. Very well said. So I am coming to
that
you,
will that will
Dr.
solve 90% of the problems.
yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. So what is your thought that you want to leave with our audience today? Ms. Jaya, please.
Yeah, Shiva, I fully agree with you, and that is also my social message in the sense because when we talk about financial independence, I feel, I mean, mental independence is also very important. Okay, fine, if you're not independent financially,
Yes,
it doesn't matter. But if a girl is a mentally independent, it makes a lot of difference to so many lives in the sense because she's a mother also, she's a homemaker. So if she's mentally strong, she can handle every situation and she can guide her children so well. So I would really feel mental independence is also very, very important because it's not necessary if you are financially independent, your things will go on. Sometimes you are always, I mean, also suppressed by some other, so many other reasons. But mental independence is very important. So I think that is the social message I would like to give to every woman. So, like, mentally,
true.
you have to be strong. That
Very
is
true.
very
Mentally
important.
also we need to be at peace.
Yeah, because,
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So, Dr.
yeah.
Rathi, I'm just a bit curious that where did you your schooling from? Was it from UP or somewhere else?
You are asking me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm pure Alligerian. That's why I cannot hear any word about the Aligarh.
No, no, I have
So
nothing against that.
No,
yeah,
I'm just saying,
But
I'm not saying anything to Jaya ma'am. That is like, I also feel that
नहीं नहीं
development in
आपका
Aligarh is
आप
little slow, but it's okay.
हाँ
We are peaceful with the slow pace.
या वो अलीगढ़
but
वालों
now
की अपनी एक अलग बात होती है वो
बिल्कुल
होता
I
है
Hmm.
fully I have nothing because that was a I mean change because I belong to a city or a big
exactly. And
city
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. And
but
I feel
but
that
but
we
I
have
must but I must compliment Dr. Rati because after speaking to you and seeing you, I never thought that you are from Aligarh. So that's a compliment to you. Really, I thought so. No, no, I know. Now I cannot say anything bad against Aligarh because now, I mean, I'm living
Yes,
here from last
exactly.
21 years. So Aligarh is
Yeah.
also like a karam
I
bhumi for me because I'm running school and doing all my work
yeah.
here, and the thanks to Shahwar also because she has given me this platform for the UP. Otherwise, she would have never thought of this to me. So it's
No,
not
no.
like
I
that.
see. I know that you're very well deserving to be here, and you are making a mark. And you ladies are a change makers. I would say, the ladies who have a courage, to do something to make profession out of
And
it,
the
not only for
ladies
themselves and think for.
and the ladies who motivate the courageous ladies are also important.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
is
So
very
Yeah,
credit
important.
goes to
yeah,
Shewar and
yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Maryam as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so
definitely.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say
yeah,
that, Womennovator is doing amazing work
Yeah,
in
exactly.
bringing the gender equality and supporting the women who have already made a mark, and women who want to make a difference in their career. Womennovator is playing huge role under the leadership of Tripti Somani. I would like to add here that today being an international day for elimination of violence against women, and that is why
okay,
I am wearing orange, because that's a
Oh,
campaign that I want to bring it to
okay,
all my audiences. Not notice that that's a campaign run by UN, that next 16 days, uh, you should talk about elimination of violence against women. uh, you can paint the world orange, because orange is a symbol that you support women and you are against the violence against women. So I wanted to
okay.
bring that to everybody's knowledge. Thank you so much for your time. It was amazing session with both of you. I wish I could have extended it because we have a time limit. I'm going to end it. Thank you, Mariam, for joining me today, and thank you, Ms. Jaya,
my
that you
pleasure.
and Ms. Shraddha Rathi, that you've taken the precious time of yours and enlighten us through your thoughts. It was amazing to hear from women who have actually, made a difference. And I know you'll continue doing so. All the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good luck to both of
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to both of
Yeah,
you for giving us the
yeah,
platform to express our views, making us more audible to the general
yeah.
public what we feel.
Right. You have given us the platform. Yeah. Where can we
Both of
reach
you
with the
deserve
Aligarh
it.
people? Yeah,
Exactly.
we can reach
I
to
would like to
Thank
thank
you.
Sajida ma'am also. She has been a behind the curtain motivator for me since so many years. And I don't know from where she took me, but she keeps on motivating every year. Thank you,
Oh, she
Sajida ma'am
is.
from
Yeah. Yeah, she
She's
is.
like that.
I would say
yeah.
she's the queen maker. She promotes women. They say there's a king maker. I
Ah,
would say she's one of the queen makers. Yeah. Thank you so
yeah,
much for
yeah.